Hello, you guys. Ooh, how are you? Sorry for the wait, like Little Wayne. Hey Lynn, hey JH, Pointer Liver, Punksy, Broken Dishes, Lucia, hey Joyce. Ooh, cracking, that sounds fun. Hey JPL, hey Dave, Janelle. Oh, you guys have been rushing around. I came in, turned my computer on first thing, and then while that music was playing, I was running around PN and trying to find my mascara, couldn't find it. Um, So getting my drink there, I still didn't bring it over here. But, just rushing around. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hate to leave you guys waiting. I know it takes a minute for people to come in and stuff too. Now I can veg and concentrate. But, can't wait to slash tag along. Dude, I have been looking like I was thinking about trying to get that other shirt, and I was looking at these other websites that have to upload the various parts. So I was trying to see if I can artist and what it is how it is. Because I don't know if we're gonna get some by myself because I cannot work with the house. Okay, let me know how that sounds. Um, it's like this is part of the gig when you're going live, and you're in North Carolina with really bad internet. Let's see. Weren't you having a busy week this week? I thought it said having a baby. Ah, perfect. Awesome. Okay, I don't know why it does that. And then if I leave and come straight back in, it's fine. So I actually think we might watch the interview with Grandma. Um, and then we can go through the police statements. There's so much happening in the true crime world right now. We have Orrin and Orson West, or foster slash adoptive parents arrested, which I covered that case when I started making videos, probably covered it in a shitty way on TikTok. Um, I've been really invested in that case, but I thought nothing was going to happen. I just felt like, so I'm excited to see some movement, and I'm thinking I might do a couple videos on it. Hold on a second. I got a baby problem. Okay, sorry, you guys. Um, I have a pink slushie today, raspberry lemonade. I'm obsessed with slushies. but my stomach, I don't feel that good, you guys. Okay. Anyways, we're going to watch Grandma's video. We're going to talk about the police statements over time. And then Shuby Mom sent me a very good video that I wanted to show you guys. So that's the plan. Exhausted, but still have so much to do. Girl, why is there 30 hours of stuff to do in a 24-hour day? And you got to sleep. I swear, if I go through my messages, and I'll lose some sometimes because you start going through them and you get like halfway through, and then the people you wrote to respond, and then the messages that were at the bottom, they start to get buried. I don't know. And I don't really have that many. It's all my friends, really. Sometimes here and there, I'll have people reach out that are viewers or something. Usually that's on email and sometimes on Facebook. But most of them are my friends or people I know and kind of that thing. So, what did you guys think about Grandma's interview? Let's pull that up first. Bentley peed his pants just now. That's what I had to go do. Uh-oh. Okay. Grandmother of Summer Wells speaks on camera for the first time.
Another story.
I gotta share my screen, but she was telling the truth. Hey, just got here. Didn't know you were live. Hey, Whispering Hope. Well, okay, let me ask you something, JH. And I actually didn't see this myself. It was pointed out by another creator, but she mentions taking a nap. And I find that interesting because I hadn't heard that. And I'm wondering where that fit in. I find it interesting that Grandma finally talked on camera and Candace has been on YouTube a lot and wrote a note. I do too. Now that Dawn's, I love you too, single mom. Now that Dawn is in jail, it makes you wonder why they hadn't spoke out before, for sure. Watching her makes me pretty upset that there is no panic for Summer being gone this long. I know. I've not followed the news today. I believe they're pumping adrenochrome when the kids are killed. I saw it late last night. I mentioned this immediately on my comment. All right, well, let's check it out. Let's see. Because I'm wondering, well, when was that? This is the first time she's spoken about today. I wonder if Grandus was ever at the swimming hole. I don't know. I'm beginning to think, and I think some other people maybe as well, that she wasn't. She's stating what she recalls. Exactly. Dawn isn't around. And now both their behaviors are different. Now, they certainly are. You cannot deny that. How come she's not helping out search instead of uploading odd vids? How did the story change? Well, Grandma's spoken some. I found Grandus rather evasive. That is a day that would be etched in your memory forever. Candace wouldn't even come out. She doesn't hide anything. Okay, well, let's watch it. I like that we have different opinions going in here. I'll give you my opinion as we go. Because honestly, I watched it, but I want to watch it again. Usually it takes a couple times before you really see and hear everything.
It's 6, day 2, and a planned search for missing 6-year-old Summer Wells is now over.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said Team Scale previously identified points of interest in Hawkins County. The agency says much of the area where Summer disappeared requires extra time to search thoroughly.
Well, yeah, look at it. You know what I mean? Would be hard. You have to look in every little place, be very careful getting up and down. And now that spring has sprung or whatever, I think that's a perfect time to to search more. It just sucks in that area, like any area when it snows, just like JJ and Ty Lee. When it snows, it's a lot harder to search and find. Because with JJ and Ty Lee, investigators had actually been out there, Lori Vallow's kids, and there was snow on the ground, and when they went back in the summer is when they found them.
extra time to search thoroughly. They say it's extremely steep and dangerous. News Channel 11's Ansley Daniels spoke with Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson,
Ooh, I like her dress. That's pretty.
the lead investigator in the case.
Yeah, Ansley, the sheriff told you today that Summers' family now currently is not cooperating with law enforcement?
That's interesting. That's the first thing they said.
That's exactly right, Josh and Sarah. He also told me that the family has attorneys. Now, he did tell me that he didn't want to speak any further on the matter.
Now, I would love to talk to this girl like one-on-one and be able to really ask her questions about her feelings, having been there in person and all that stuff. I think that'd be really
But I did have the chance to speak with Summerwell's mother and grandmother at the home where she disappeared earlier today. And her grandmother told me that she wanted to address the sheriff's comments about them not cooperating.
This is interesting. Now, I want to know. Oh, I got to show y'all something.
As well as whether or not they have an attorney. And this was the first time that we have spoken with her on camera since her granddaughter went missing.
Mr. Lawson stated that Candace and the whole family is lawyered up. I can't speak for Donnie, and I know Candace hasn't because she's told me she hasn't, and I have not. If law enforcement wants to talk to me, TBI wants.
Okay, let me tell y'all something. We're going to take a pause. I got to tell you something. JLR, one of the people from Heels on the Ground, actually got a statement from Dawn's public defender where he said he's no longer representing Dawn. I can pull that up and show you if you guys want it after this. But he's posted it either on his community page. I know for sure on his Twitter. He posted a statement and everything.
My phone number.
So, Dawn has likely lawyered up. He does not have his public defender anymore. But Candace hasn't. I think that's interesting. The not cooperating with law enforcement in the attorney's statement is apparently not true, allegedly. Well, like I said, and I'll show you guys if you want to see, we can go look and find it ourselves. That way I will show you guys. I want you to see it instead of just taking my word. After this video, I'll go show you what his public defender had to say. That makes me wonder a lot of things. I don't know. What you guys think? They only got milk. There were no groceries. How could Candace bring down to plant flowers? When did Candace feed the kids and do laundry? I think it was around 3 or so when they got home. Yes, it was probably around 3:30. So I think at 3:09 that accidental video was taken and they were a few minutes from the house. Woofy has all the times and stuff for that. So if I'm wrong, I'll probably find out. But she's not feeling good today. It's on his community page. Thank you. Okay, so we'll go look at that after this video. She is showing her emotion. I noticed that. She was kind of quivering, which maybe they're getting scared too. I don't know. Jennifer said to contact her on Facebook. Okay, is everything okay? Is that Yenny? Message her on Facebook. She's good at replying back. We're going to rewatch Grandus right now. What I missed. This is all very interesting. So was mine. My man never replied when I said love you. Oh. Sometimes, back in the day, and especially older grandparents that have, oh, thank you, Whispering Hope. Thank you so much. Like my grandmother, she grew up in Germany. She actually met my grandfather during the war. She wasn't very emotional and stuff either. She grew up in a time of depression and war. They just were different then. And some people just aren't emotional. I love you to bits, Alex, but I feel like it's all being read wrong. Well, tell me what you think, because I'm ready. I want all sides out there, so it's fair, and you know what I mean. When he made that statement, I agree, single mama 4. Contact On Facebook. Oh, okay. Huh. She's good at replying. My Nan died at 54. Go ahead, Rumple. Oh, thank you, Dazed. His community page is totally empty? Hold on. Before we go any further, we gotta go to Twitter real quick. I just gotta see. Okay. Corrected version. Interrogators say they don't think Dawn and Candace hurt Summer Wells, but to Candace, you show signs of hiding something. But I don't know anything, she said. Everything suggests to us you know more than you're telling. What is... Oh, he's retweeting something from November with... Okay. Candace Wells claimed the other day she has a lawyer. Yesterday, she claims in writing she has not lawyered up. After Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson said she has a lawyer and is not cooperating with the Summer Wells investigation. Thank you for... I saw this now, you guys. I don't know if you've seen it. I can pull it up just for those of you who haven't. I did like at the end the thanks to the searchers. I like that. I think that's important. I've never stopped talking to law enforcement. No, I have not lawyered up. I don't understand why this is being said. I can't not speak for Dawn. And we are willing to do whatever to bring our daughter Summer home, thanks to the searchers. Candace Wells, out of her own mouth the other day, says she has a lawyer. What?
Well, you need
everybody else has a gag order too.
Well, you need to go down to the sheriff's office and talk about some of the YouTube crap and have them to tell them about the mail that's coming in there and explain to them what
my lawyer won't like it. My lawyer won't like it. Everybody else
our
has a
lawyer
gag
is
order
on that
too.
shit, she said. But that doesn't mean anything. That could be her public defender or anything, in my opinion. Okay, let me keep going just for a minute. I want to show you guys Grandus Bly, which she doesn't... I'm not going to call her that because they find it disrespectful. So Candace Bly, the mother of Candace Wells, and her name's Candace Harrer, says Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson can ask her any questions he likes or knock on her door. Lawson said nothing about her yesterday. He was talking about Candace and Dawn Wells not cooperating and getting lawyers. Okay, here we go. Dawn Wells' public defender, Russell Maddox, no longer represents him. Did Dawn get a lawyer? I guess is this a YouTube video? I think it is. I guess we'll go check it out after this. Let me see what you guys have to say. And Rumple, I really think Putin is going to radiate our water. There's going to literally be a mistake attack that will trigger him. He's completely evil and crazy. And I have not watched her latest video. I need to, though. Candace looked like she's maybe having a stroke. Have you seen? No, I haven't. Which I just answered that for you. She knows. That's a good point. She knows Candace never stated she went to sleep, but Grandma still tells the truth. She isn't sticking to a script by Candace. JH, that's a good point. She's like, I was not involved in this, people. I was asleep. Whatever happened. I don't know, Muffin Top. She never verified that only 2 minutes passed. Hey, Amber. Tobeans, hello. Hey, Misdemeanor. I think they're all lying. Law enforcement can use whatever tactic to draw what they want out. They lie and say half-truths. Please watch it. Okay, I will. I promise I will. I've been wanting to watch it anyways. He has 2 YouTube videos about it. Okay. We watched that, Margot. Hey, Kim. I'm okay. How are you? Okay. That is a really good point, JH.
They know when I leave the state. They know when I'm here.
Summer Wells' grandmother, Candace Hare, says she hasn't spoken with law enforcement since December 13th.
They have not contacted me since the YouTubers were down here in the driveway. And we asked them about trespassing.
Summer's grandma was with her granddaughter all day on June 15th, the day she disappeared. She walked me through what they did that day and said she and Summer were repotting cactus plants outside of her camper, and then
Summer come in and had a piece of peppermint, which is her favorite, and then she went in.
Seeing that swing in the background, and it's all really interesting. Grandma coming out now that Dawn's in jail. Sheriff coming out saying the family's not cooperating. Dawn doesn't have a public defender anymore. It's just, there's
she
so
said,
much.
Mom, I want to go play with the boys. Candy walked her back to the house, and she asked the boys to keep an eye on her, and that's the last.
I don't like that pause there. That makes me uncomfortable. Let's go back.
Then she went in.
And then
Summer come in and had a piece of peppermint, which is her favorite, and then she went in. She said, Mom, I want to go play with the boys. Candy walked her back to the house, and she asked the boys to keep an eye
Oh, I don't like that.
on her, and that's the last time I seen her.
as the 9-month mark of when her granddaughter was reported missing approaches, she says the social media and online rumors have to stop.
If they want to help, that's great. But if they want to spread lies, that's a different story.
And I don't disagree. I think she's right. We need to be careful about theories, about, passing along information. That's part of the reason why I said, no, I am going to show you guys. I think that, and that's part of the reason why I always bring you along to do these, we look into people together and we find the facts, because I think people got to be more clear about what's actually factual and what's not.
Because that's all they're doing now is spreading lies. They're reaching and trying to figure out what lie can we spread now. And I'm tired.
But I'm not necessarily convinced that people are intentionally spreading lies. I think a lot of people really care about Summer, and a lot of people get, they hear something and they pass it along. They get excited about new news, and especially, you know how it is. If a news is juicy, or, if it's more certain, I don't know how to word it without being offensive. Like, when people are, getting on camera and talking about their love life, when they're playing these jokes, when there's lots of money involved, when there's all these different, and there's drugs involved, emotions get high, and people are gonna pass along what they hear, and it's just part of it. The internet is awesome because we can actually help in some of these cases, and YouTubers and podcasters have solved crimes, but also it can hurt too. So we have to be careful.
Tired of it.
Now, Summer's mother, Candace Bly, did not want to go on camera. However, she did write this statement for us on my notepad. You see it right there on your screen as well. It says, I've never stopped talking to law enforcement. No, I have not lawyered up. I don't understand why this is being said. I can't speak for Dawn, and we are willing to do whatever to bring our daughter.
Okay, now, oh crap. I hate missing y'all's comments, but I do want to pull up JLR. And then we're going to go pull up I'm going to pull up TBI Newsroom, and they go through, and every couple months they do an update on the case. And I want to look through the way they've worded things and that kind of thing. Let's see. If you're not watching that one. Okay, here we go.
Hey guys, got breaking news. The Hawkins County, Tennessee Public Defender's Office has confirmed with me that Don Wells was represented by Public Defender Russ Maddox for Wells' probation violation and domestic violence case, but the office no longer represents Don Wells.
Well, he's already went to court for that, and he's being sentenced. So I believe if there was a new charge, I know they would provide another attorney. So actually, this doesn't necessarily mean he's hired a lawyer. But let's watch.
Interesting. Yesterday, we heard from Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson, who told media that Don and Candace Wells are not cooperating with the Summer Wells case, and they both have lawyers. It made me wonder, was Don Wells or is Don Wells being represented by the Public Defender's Office, or did Don Wells
Oh, let me see what you guys think. I'm going to go back just a little bit. She doesn't state Candace was only there for 2 minutes. She stays clear of that. If I had to choose who is lying, I think Sheriff Lawson. He seems pure evil, in my opinion. Yet, I've been blaming this on Candace and Grandus all along, but I really think Lawson is really lying. Well, wouldn't it be, just crazy as hell if he gets on here saying social media rumors are hurting the case, but he's actually spreading misinformation or disinformation, knowingly spreading misinformation? Possibly, Mama. Hey, small town New York. I'm here, yay! How are you? Given the family doesn't appear to be searching for Summer and just their actions in general, people have nothing else to go by. You're right, Amber. I'm sure Don has a public defender attorney, and I'm sure, yeah. Not everyone on YouTube has bad intentions exploiting. Some are absolutely are, and some are totally effing up, but there are so many of the best intentions. Absolutely. I know so many that have good intentions, and I know, some that don't. It's kind of like life. You got to have the good to have the bad, but the problem is, and it's just like with police officers or something, one YouTuber does something bad and we all look bad. When we're all different, we're all individual people with, our own brains and hearts and feelings, emotions, and all that stuff, our own life experience. But one does something and makes us all look bad. Grandus just comes across to me as totally pissed off at all the attention the family has received. Broken dishes, yes, I agree. Jules. Not sure I would trust JLR. What do you guys think about the oh my God. I listened to the press conference today. Who posted it? Tiffany Marie. And she would not talk about anything. She would not give any details. She said that's for the trial. She wouldn't tell why they think that they are deceased. They haven't been found. And she said, this was the part that got me the most, you guys. She said that they had been missing for 3 months, or it happened 3 months before they were reported missing. I personally don't think anyone in their right mind will represent them. Right, so that's that. Oh my God, she has heard this statement for almost 9 months. She knows the script by heart. Well, she actually didn't really stick with it, which that video didn't have. I don't think that showed it. It didn't show everything. She says, I don't know where I can get it. I meant Reverend Donna's 2 latest videos she put out past Sunday. Don't forget, law enforcement kept phone data from 3:30 to 6:30 on the 15th and deleted from all 3 of their phones so they can't conspire. Exactly. Not so dumb blonde, pretty smart comment. She got their taxes done too, so maybe they did get a lawyer. Ooh, Elizabeth, good point. They might look like they are living in complete poverty, but they're not. They, doing drywall pays well, and he doesn't have rent, and yeah, they're not. I shall watch too. Lawson is hurting, not social media. Also, Candace said she and Lawson Jamie panel 3 days ago. Okay, Margaret, sorry, I don't know how else to get the word out. Please, everyone watch. That's okay. You're okay. I appreciate it, and I am going to watch it. Y'all are kind of scaring me, though. Hello, small town New York. I'm doing okay. Just, was rushing around to get here, but I'm happy now that I'm here with you guys. Kind of just like my brain's like, because we have the Orrin and Orson West. We have this stuff with the attorneys and not cooperating, and then Grandma does the interview, and then we have Nicole Kessinger's video, her interview that was only audio before. Now the video has been released, which is really interesting, and I might be reacting to that tonight on Amber's channel. I'm not for sure. Oh, hello, allegedly with Brittany J. I think Lawson is involved. It's very possible, and remember when I looked him up a couple of months ago. I was able to find a lot more information. His Twitter was open. Then when I started doing these videos, and I'm not convinced they're not watching, because I say that I'm going to do the Sheriff Lawson video. We talked about it in chat, and other people have talked about it too. Other people have made videos on him, so it could be because actually other YouTubers have pointed out that things have been hidden or erased and that kind of thing. So I know. I'm not thinking it's because of me, you guys. I'm just saying everybody. A lot of his stuff is gone. And we've talked about this is just a theory. This is not the truth. This is not what happened for sure. We don't know. So I just want to say that if there was some sort of trafficking or any kind of organized crime, a lot of times you have dirty cops looking out for you or involved. Now, it is election season, but I'll tell you, I found out when I looked into him in one of the past articles, we found out together that he doesn't even have an opponent. He hasn't. No one runs as a Democrat. He's a Republican, and he doesn't have an opponent. At least last time when he was elected sheriff, he didn't. Oh, thank you, Whispering Hope. Have a good night. They know a lot, apparently. Know when the boys were killed. Yeah, 3 months ago, they said. I know, Pointer Lover. I cannot believe that. I can't wait to get the details. The West, not Summer. Well, they had the way that they got the charges for the West. They and this was done in Lori Vallow's case. So they can either bring the charges in front of like a judge to see if he'll sign off on it on a warrant, or they can, and that has to be done all in one day when they do finally go to court for it, or all at one time. It could be several days all in one time consecutively, or a grand jury can decide to give, this is what she said today, a grand jury can decide to charge you, and that can be split up over time. But there's several people, on the jury that help decide that there should be charges. Hold on, you guys. Dinner is ready. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry. The whole video, she talks about Rose. Yeah, she does talk about Rose. She says, how hard that was. Oh, I wish I could find that whole video to show you guys. So were they receiving payments? Yes, they were. And I'm wondering if, at least I assume that, because why wouldn't they? I know that Annie from 10 to Life, she says she's doing an update, so I guess we'll look out for that. But she has a lot of information on that. I know, Brittany, she paused in some very shady places. I'll say that. Hey, Nikki, okay. My internet's bad too, so I feel you on that one. There's a lot. I want to see the video. Which video? Do you remember that Sarah Saving Spirits? Yes, I haven't seen her in months. But her dowsing rod said, lost. Oh my God. I haven't seen her in forever either, but I do like her a lot. Some of these attorneys around here will also take high-profile cases pro bono for the clout. Absolutely. Okay. Finally, I'm at the end. I don't want to skip you guys' comments. I'm a local and wish I could prove that I think Sheriff Lawson is involved. Wow. He runs unopposed. Yep. None of my friends believe me because they don't believe in Reverend Donna. All I'm saying is ignorance is bliss. Yep, 3 months. So, yep, he's won already. Okay, I'm going to skip towards the end. I know, he loves coming on camera with you guys. It's so funny. I feel so bad for the Bio family, too. Becky, does anyone find it strange Summer went missing the day before CPS was supposed to come? Yeah, absolutely. If I knew that was true, right, because it's speculation. If I knew that was true 100%. Oh, yes, small town New York. Okay. Well, Amber asked me if I have a group with Amber and Kelly, and she said, do you guys want to react at 8? And I said, absolutely. But I haven't seen if she messaged back because my phone's out there on the porch where I'm using it for Wi-Fi. I'm going to do my first live on a missing person case here in New York. I've helped with from beginning on Saturday. Wish me luck. Oh, we'll come over there and support you. And I was just telling my friend today. Thank you, Rumpel. I was just telling my friend today that, some people, they say, oh, you're covering this case. It's got so much coverage. But it's like this. You want to cover what people want to see, right? You're going to cover the things that people want to see. But you don't want to always do that. You also want to cover these small cases and stuff. So maybe if you could do a combination, and maybe you could bring some of the people from these big cases that get a lot of attention, and maybe just, a small amount will stick through to the other cases. Oh, thank you so much, Shuby Mom. When I get, okay, let's get to, I want to play that video. Let's get to this. Okay. I'm going to go show, I'm not going to even, I have everything right here. Oh my Lord. I have like a notepad full of links I've showed you guys. I'm not even going to do that because TBI has like one place where they put almost everything, not everything. That's where we're going to go. So, TBI Newsroom, Summer Wells. So this is where you can go to get updated information. Look, they have a new one from this week. So let's go all the way back. Just for a second. I think it's important to go back anyways. Oh, man. There's the house. They've got a lot of stuff on here, you guys. If you ever want to, it's having trouble loading. But there you go. If you guys want to remember this site, you can always go there to get information because they do update it. So they got a bunch of pictures. So July 18th, it was updated. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation continues to work alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff and the FBI and the Tennessee Highway Patrol and numerous other local and state agencies to locate Summer. She was reported to the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office at approximately 6:30, And I told you guys, the 911 call shows them arriving around like 7:10 on Tuesday, June 15th. Hawkins County investigators immediately began working the case. Shortly after that, endangered child alert was issued. Then after that, the Amber Alert. Then they give her stats. At this time, the circumstances of Summer's disappearance remain unclear. Should we develop information that she was abducted and have suspect and vehicle specifics to provide, we will share it with the public immediately. As this is an active and ongoing investigation, we cannot share specifics. However, we want to reassure the public that TBI agents and Hawkins County detectives are looking into all possibilities in an effort to determine what happened to the 5-year-old. We are asking for residents of Ben Hill to please check any trail cameras or surveillance cameras. We also encourage you to check outbuildings, sheds, and other possible space. Now, I would love to know if anyone turned in any footage from trail cameras and Ring doorbell cameras and that kind of thing. Because she doesn't have a lot of neighbors, but let's say one person on that road was able to catch her mom's car or anyone's car, you know what I mean? While local law enforcement conducts the investigation, the physical search continues. Numerous local, state, and federal agencies are working together with one goal in mind, finding Summer. They've searched 3,000 acres. This was 3 days in. Utilizing all resources available in addition to air and land searches, ponds and creeks are also being checked. Please only share information from credible sources. Now let me show you. You can see them in the... Is that at the horse pond? I don't think so, but I'm not sure. But, you know, they did have a lot. I remember watching the press conferences and all of that. Now, let's go to this one, June 26th. As we've previously mentioned, we have been working around the clock to identify anyone who may have been in the area around the time 5-year-old Summer Wells disappeared, to determine what they may have seen or heard, no matter how insignificant it may have seemed to them at the time. Every detail is important. In the process of doing this, we received information that a Toyota pickup truck was seen in the area of Beach Creek Road and Ben Hill Road in the late afternoon to early evening. Now this is important because I hadn't seen that, either Monday or Tuesday. The truck wasn't even for sure seen there on Tuesday. It was Monday or Tuesday. They're not a suspect, potential witness. I'm going to check y'all's cameras, but I want to go one step further. On July 1st, they just put out a thing that said, we appreciate you guys. We've done 730 tips. None have led to a solid lead. None, which is interesting. That was July 1st. On July 8th, they did an update that said they have done 870 tips. The smallest detail could prove beneficial to the investigation, and that's what I try to tell you guys. If you are local and do know the family or something like that, and you saw them out and you think maybe it's too small, nobody cares or whatever, I would still report it. Okay, so this was August the 4th. The investigation into the circumstance leading to the disappearance of 5-year-old Summer Wells remains active and ongoing. Agents and Hawkins County detectives continue to search for the truck with a full bed ladder rack and white buckets in the truck bed. As previously mentioned, this stems from information investigators received that they may have been there Monday or Tuesday. It has been brought to our attention that a photo of what the truck may look like has been circulating on social media, along with claims it has been located. This is not accurate. Additionally, the photo was not released by law enforcement. We continue to urge the public only to share information from official sources. We are also aware of individuals asking for donations from the public under the pretense that they are assisting law enforcement in the search for Summer. Agents and Hawkins County detectives have not requested investigative assistance from any private citizen. That was August 4th? Huh. Why did you release? Okay, so this is where they did like a Q&A. Hold on a second. Let me check your comments. Candace just posted of Summer. What? What? Hello, Pink Dahlia. Candace by YouTube channel just posted 45 minutes ago with Summer in a fire filter. So disturbing. How can we really rely on a statement just because the witness is known by the sheriff? Okay, let's go look at it really quickly. Is it Candace Bly? Yeah. I'm muting it because I'm afraid if it has music. Well, it does have all the kids in it. I guess that's some sort of filter. They say that show is really into TikTok. She like really loved TikTok and wanted to grow a following there. Oh, that poor baby, you guys. It is kind of creepy. Thanks, Alex. It's just a video with effects. Yeah, it's a filter. It does give you kind of that, just seeing her like that. And actually, I don't know. A lot of times when I see her, I just get like this feeling in my chest and my gut. I don't know. I link it. Yeah, sure, that's fine. You can totally link her channel. I don't know why she would post that. I think that she has to be. It does give you a creepy vibe. I think she needs to be more aware of. It's a filter, yeah. More aware of posting things like that and how people may take it. You know what I mean? I don't know. She is on TikTok. When Summer first went missing, I grabbed her TikTok videos and uploaded them here. They're on my channel all the way back, like a few days after she went missing. And I left all the music on there that she chose, which was pretty interesting music. TikTok is so much fun. I'm Candace is star on mine. /Jag. #/jag. Perception is reality. Very crazy. Reaching, Juicy Jewel says. Candace does things to make herself look. I think that maybe she just lacks that that sort of awareness to be able to think what people may think about it. Yeah, there's her channel. You guys absolutely go. I know she's got a ton of people who have went over there. They want us on the child abduction story. They do. I have 2 nieces. If she wasn't missing, it wouldn't bother me. Yeah, exactly. It's just creepy. I have 2 boys, plenty of nieces, and this is something they would do too. Yeah, I agree with you. And buy things I may possibly regret. Hey, Chatty Jen. That's okay, girl. How are you? Okay. One last thing. I do want to look for another second at this TBI bulletin. So these are questions that they answered. When was Summer last seen? Her mother reports her last seeing her on the afternoon of June 15th at their home in the 100 block of Ben Hill Road. In order to preserve the integrity of the investigation, we will not provide additional information regarding the timeline. Have you searched the home and property? Yes, more than once, including the basement, crawl space, all vehicles, outbuildings, barrels, and other items located on the property. Additionally, K-9 teams specializing in a variety of search methods have also been utilized. Have you searched the phones and computers belonging to the Wells family? Yes, working alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI, numerous subpoenas and search warrants have been obtained, resulting in any available digital evidence being collected, searched, documented. This includes social media accounts. That's pretty interesting. So they're watching all the time. They're even watching us, you guys. I mean, they are. Have you searched the flower bed? There was not a flower bed. Summer's mother and grandmother stated she was planting flowers with them before she was last seen. The flowers were planted in pots, and yes, the pots were examined. Have you searched waterways in the area? Yes, dive teams were brought in to search bodies of water in the area. Have you conducted aerial searches? Yes, numerous searches from the air have been completed, especially during the first few weeks after Summer went missing. Additionally, drones were used to map the area and to pinpoint bodies of water as well as any points of interest. Will additional searches be conducted? Have you collected and reviewed surveillance video? Yes, we've collected surveillance photos and videos from a variety of locations. Additionally, the entire area was canvassed in an effort to locate any residential cameras that weren't voluntarily reported. Please keep in mind that the Beach Creek area of Hawkins County is very, I cannot say that word, very rural. It's the country, y'all, okay? With few businesses and no traffic cameras. I find it interesting they say additionally the entire area was canvassed in an effort to locate any residential cameras that weren't voluntarily reported. Have you questioned the parents? Yes, both have been questioned. Have you questioned neighbors and searched their property? Yes. Have you questioned registered SOs in the area? Yes. And there's a lot. All of them on my channel. There's 14 within 5 miles. Is there evidence that Summer was abducted? None that we've developed at this stage. Is the FBI involved? Yes, they've been involved since the Amber Alert was issued, which was a couple days later or something. Why did you release information about a Toyota truck? An individual who travels through the area regularly as part of his job stated that he recalls possibly seeing a 1998 to 2000 maroon or red Toyota Tacoma with a full bed ladder rack and white buckets in the truck bed. The individual stated that the truck might have been parked in the area of Beach Creek Road and Ben Hill Road in the late afternoon to early evening on either Monday or Tuesday. That vehicle was not captured on surveillance cameras. So that means they have surveillance cameras, right? There's got to be some if they're saying that. In an effort to cover all bases and identify the driver, the TBI, in agreement with Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI, released the vehicle description. Our hope was that the individual might have information that could help the investigation. The driver has not come forward, nor have the hundreds of vehicles reported to us as matching the description panned out. Now, I told you guys I wanted to do this because I think they use their words very intentionally. Police officers, when they go out, usually use their words. Even Ronnie Lawson, they choose their words intentionally. They said that they canvassed the area to see if there were any additional cameras. And then they said the truck didn't show up on any surveillance. So that tells me they do have camera footage, at least of some sort. What do you guys think? Oh, thank you, Pointer Lover. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out with us. That TikTok sound is run. I get those stomach pit bad feelings too. I also get real chills whenever someone or something is helping Summer. I get chills that feel like Summer's runs and jumps into my arms. Oh. I don't know, you guys. If I did that, I would not be able to sleep. Hey, Aaron, we can play it with sound. Yeah. What did she say? Oh, the TikTok sound is... Huh. I get it now. At first I was like, huh? When I read your comment. My 8-year-old mom loves my Zeppelin shirt. Aw. Yay. Thank you, Mom. I go back and forth because who can truly believe in them? I just have a feeling TBI and law enforcement knows more than they will release to the public. Can't blame them, honestly. Hey, Marie. Thank you again, Pointer Lover. I so appreciate that. Thank you, Kimmy Jean. That was 12 a.m. that evening the Amber Alert was created. Thank you, JH. Appreciate that. Hey, Meep. /Jag instead of I can't say it either. I thought of you the other day. Oh my gosh, remember when? That's so funny. Yeah, the last time I tried to say it, I mean, oh, what a word, right? I usually just say royal, like Queen and Kings, you know? Thank you, Mystic. I appreciate you thanking me and her. Never searched Jody Sue's property and truck, I believe. Huh. Now, Shuby Mom has a video that she wanted me to show you. Hey, White Widow baby. Like a White Widow baby. Shuby Mom has a video that she wanted to show, and I do want to look at that. But let's just go just a second further, because I do want to see. I think we're about to the end. The thread on Twitter is probably there's a lot more to that, I'm sure. Maybe I'll look through that on my own. I think the comments would be something I would want to look at too. Okay. They said on November the 10th, they were still looking for it. Here's the part at the end that's kind of, the beginning is, regular, what they always say. However, since we aren't able to respond to all individual inquiries, we've worked with the Hawkins County Sheriffs to compile a list of questions we frequently receive. So those are those questions we went through. December 15th, it has been 6 months since 5-year-old Summer was reported missing. The case remains unsolved and weighs heavily on all those working to find answers. It does. It weighs heavily on us too, meaning me and you guys. At this time, there is no evidence that she was abducted. However, all avenues continue to be explored, including foul play and the possibility that she wandered off and became lost in the mountainous and rough terrain surrounding her home. We are asking anyone who saw her at any time on Tuesday. Now, I think that's pretty interesting. I think they don't have their timeline down and they have serious questions about it. And that just shows me that that's true because of the way they worded that. We appreciate the public's ongoing interest and urge anyone with credible information to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. We would also encourage the public to be cautious about donating to private individuals who claim to be working with law enforcement on this case. We've been made aware of several individuals who appear to be using her disappearance for their own personal gain. Now, here is from today, updated today. The investigation into the disappearance of Summer Wells remains active and ongoing. This week, teams returned to Hawkins County as part of a planned search that focused on previously identified areas of interest. Additionally, agents and detectives continue to follow up on potential leads. Hold on one second, you guys. Okay, I'm back. but I don't feel they are direct. Oh, thank you, Punksy. Thank you. How are you, Punksy? Been thinking about you. Does Ronnie Lawson have property? Not rural. In the UK, we would just say out in the sticks. They say that here too. It's funny. I don't know if he does. Now, I probably could have looked it up because we looked up all of his vehicles and stuff, but I didn't actually look at his like property like that. I agree that Candace lied somewhat in the timeline. Now, this is the thing, specifically the 2 minutes. Here's the thing, though. Did she do it because she's done something to Summer? Did she do it because she has other things to hide? Because from the beginning, I've wondered, well, if these people are doing drugs, hanging out with, Hunter, doing God knows what, maybe there could be lies told to cover up some of the things they're embarrassed about or whatever that they don't want the public to know, or you know what I mean. In my opinion, the public shouldn't know everything. People have already caused scenes and acted a fool in person, in real life, and online. There is something about the sheriff, though. I would love to be wrong. Does have a re-election in May. I really think Lawson's involved. It's possible. Just pure neglect, probably high and pissed. And know they are judged, yeah. And when you do, like when you're using drugs and stuff, that's another thing. You're not going to be open and like honest about it. You're going to cover it up and lie till you can't lie no more. That's usually what happens. Hey, look, Pink Dahlia, I am lighting that candle right here. I love it. Yes, let us know when you do your first live, and we will. I cannot wait. It'll be exciting. Well, she said Saturday. Talking with loose lips. Hello. I know what happened this summer. I don't doubt it at all. Talking with loose lips. Do you have an email or something I can contact you? Oh, thank you. Have we figured out? Well, we went through all of TBI's statements. They did have a couple interesting things Saturday, 9 a.m. Awesome. They did have a couple interesting things. They are nothing compared to Summer missing, but still, I don't feel they'd be open about it. Even though they wouldn't see the big picture, that it's not about that. I don't know. Okay. I totally lost my train of thought, you guys, but it happens. Oh, I know. I liked listening to her on Cher's channel, too. That was awesome. Oh, yeah. The things we went through. Then we went through, they had mentioned that they're being crazy up there. I'm sorry. They mentioned that they canvassed the neighborhood to try to find cameras that hadn't been turned in. Thank you, Pink Dahlia, so much. Thank you. And then they said after that the red truck did not show up on any surveillance cameras. So that makes me wonder what they have as far as that goes. I do believe they've got footage, not of like, not necessarily of Candace or Summer or anybody, but I do believe they found cameras in the area that could possibly have footage. It does. I don't know, though. I just don't have a good feeling about, I just feel like, I don't know. People, one of the things, like talking with loose lips, Cher, that bothers me is not just us, people on the outside who are looking in, feel this like energy from Mom, but people who know her and have met her and stuff, they usually walk away thinking, uh-oh, she's involved. You know what I mean? Get this name out there. Thomas Frist Jr., richest man in Tennessee, owns lots of land, rumored to be involved in satanic cult. His brother is a U.S. senator. I do. But I have to walk out of the room to be able to smell it better. But I do like it a lot. I think it's so cute, though. That's why I didn't want to burn it, because it's like from, I don't know. Orange jasmine blend, fresh candles. Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much. Can't remember which video Candace denied doing drugs. I watched it recently. Talking with Loose Lips. Ooh, I love the Woodwick ones. Has she mentioned to you drugs? Have you guys talked about getting high? Another YouTuber found the news article where Ronnie Lawson states the red truck was reported by a company worker who was in the area on the 14th or 15th at the Law Enforcement Trust. Ooh, thank you. Yeah, that's what the bulletin said, that someone coming through the area who drives through there for work. Makes me wonder, like in the Chris M interview, she didn't want him looking in the shed on the property. Maybe where the boy's mother bikes, maybe were kept, could have been accident, just a thought. A lot of people have questioned her not wanting him to do that. I think Mitch has kind of talked about that in here too, some, that she, I forget what you said. Who are close feel like that. Well, that's true. But just that some do. She did nothing but like this. 10 weeks is not a long time to get to know someone. No, I don't think it's... No, you don't really know someone until like a year. But, yes, but she said she couldn't do it. Thank you, Pink Dahlia. Let's see. People's personal judgments can blindside perception. Objectivity is required at all times. Yeah, and I think emotions get in the way of that too. And we're talking about a baby. I mean, a lot of people don't even want to talk about kids and crime. Other people I know that have channels. I personally, that's what I want to talk about. Because I think that they deserve the attention and the voices and stuff, you know. But it's hard on people. It's hard on your heart. They didn't release a name of it in that bulletin. Nope. She never stated that he couldn't look. See, I knew you talked about it in here. She said it's a mess, but yeah, go and look. Hey, Rana. I'm an empath, so I can get a good feel of what kind of people they are. My friend who met Grandma and Candace and the kids, she met them at she said nobody really prayed. She said that she got a really bad, negative, evil feeling around Grandma. And then she said that someone there had given the boys the first thing when they got the money. Candace said, "You're putting gas in the car." So there were some little things like that that stood out to me too, that don't show that she was involved in the case, but are not good signs. Throughout the case, always mentioning her boys, not much around Summer. No, but 10-week combos can tell a lot. I agree. I think they can. It's more than what we know from kind of looking on the outside, watching videos and stuff, but depends on what that person allows you to see. Have you seen the recent upload CW made of Summer? Yes, we just looked at it. Now I'm totally lost at that comment. She was going to take money from the boys. Oh, okay. She's a good friend of mine. Coat of Many Colors. She has a channel called Psych Sound Off. She's friends with Cher too, so yeah, I'm sure it is the same person. She's an awesome person, and I haven't seen her around for a little bit. Okay. Now, let me see. Hold on one second. I'm going to take my camera off for just a minute. So there's two things I want to watch. We're going to watch first. I want to end with the video from Shuby Mom. I hope and pray you guys will watch it. It's really interesting. It will just kind of show you of the possibilities. I don't want to say too much. Let me first, though, Crazy Crime Chick uploaded the video about Grandma taking a nap. I think that I want you guys to see that because it wasn't in the video that we first watched. You guys, if you are not subscribed to her, you should. She's awesome.
The new Spicy Lovers Pizza from Pizza Hut. It packs the...
Which I'm sure you probably are, but...
perfect punch. With spicy marinade.
Okay. There will be blood pain. Look at her disclaimer. Why is it not working? Okay.
Knee replacement. Enough on me. Into the ER because my. Candace, when I got up that morning, she come out and took me to into the ER because my leg was messing up on me, and we were afraid something was wrong with my knee. I have a knee replacement, and she was worried that there was something wrong with it, and she took me into the hospital, and I ended up getting a shot for it to get rid of the pain, and they prescribed me medication to take to get the swelling down out of my knee.
It does seem like she's kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's been a long time. We got to be honest here, but I don't know. I just don't.
And around my knee.
I don't have a good feeling.
And then we waited around for my prescription. Summer went swimming that day at the horse stables, I believe it was.
I believe
and
it
then
was.
we come back, and I went after we brought my groceries in for me, and the boys helped with that, and of course Summer.
Oh God, I don't like this, y'all. Which she said that Candace has said that too, that the boys came out to help with the groceries. Although she said at one point she was only in the store for 5 minutes. I don't know how much groceries she got, but.
And I laid down, went to sleep, and I got up and I was sitting in my doorway. And we come out, and Candace asked me what I was doing. I said, well, we got to transplant these little cactuses into bigger pots. And we did that. And
wouldn't you love to see the behavioral panel analyze her? I would love that.
And Summer come in and had a piece of peppermint, which is her favorite. And then she went in. She said, Mama, I want to go play with the boy. Took her back to the house. And she asked the boys to keep an eye on her. And
she asked the boys to keep an eye on her, which in the video with Chris M, I know that she says that she basically walked like halfway through the, like few feet away from the camper and a few feet from the house, halfway, and just watched her walk in. So now, but Grandma wasn't there for that, so we can't really hold it to, you know.
That's the last time I seen her.
Tell me, when you first realized that Summer was missing, what was going through your mind, and what was it like here?
To be blunt, it was hell. I mean, and I apologize, I'm blunt. As everybody knows, I have a missing daughter. She's been gone for 12 years. And all I could say is, oh God, not again.
Interesting. I mean, it's sad though.
And I couldn't do nothing but cry. And we yelled for her, and we yelled for her, and yelled for her. We could not find her. Candy was in hysterics. And we never did find her. She called 911, and she called Donnie, and we sent the boys down over the hill, and I stood in front of the, over by the edge there and watched them.
Oh my God.
And was praying to God every minute that nobody would take them. And there was no sign of her.
Oh, you guys.
Do you believe that someone took Summer, or do you believe that she wandered off? What do you believe happened?
I believe somebody took her. I know people say it doesn't happen, but it does happen.
She's right. It does
It
happen.
happens in small towns. It happens in big towns. It happens in the country. And
Oh, you guys, I mean, these people are so suspicious, right? And we have all this stuff that happens that just makes it so crazy. But the point is, it is a possibility that she could have wandered off and been taken. She's a beautiful little girl. All it takes is the right freak. You know what I mean? Took a nap for thin flowers for 2. When I saw this morning, I was just like, oh, I'm so freaking frustrated with this situation. Like, can we just be honest and help find this baby? Can we, like, I'm just so sick of the games and the different stories and gotta give her a little. She is older, harder to remember. I know, you're right, Chatty Jen. It is uncomfortable, and it just gives me like I don't know, a weird feeling, you guys. And maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe some of it's, my friend who's met her and her kind of perception of her. I don't know. Oh, True Crime Uncorked is here. Hey, Brandy. I still believe him. I believe. I know, it is so interesting. I would love for the behavioral panel to analyze that. She changes that part many times. Yep. I know. That's what I was thinking earlier when she said Summer's favorite. I was like, wow, my kids would like never want peppermint. Hell, I barely. It took me a while to like mint and lemon. Those were flavors that I didn't like till I got older. And now I'm like, okay, I can tell I'm getting old. I want chocolate mint. I just looked, and that's not the same outfit as the milk pig. What are you comparing the milk pig to? Very similar, though. People have had them guilty from the start with no proof. Very true. People have been suspicious from the start. I'm suspicious. I gotta admit it. With the change in stories, the pranks, how can you not be? And then, like I said, you have people who have, gotten to know these people and talked to them on a personal level who are also suspicious. Hey, shits and giggles. I know. Wow, I was thinking that too. Why would you let your kids go look is on the loose? I do too. I do think that they know. Well, I think she's realized that, and Candace to an extent. I thought she was not talking because she was like street smart and knowing that you just don't talk in these kind of situations, whether you're involved or not. Not these kind. With a missing child, you should, but other crimes, you don't usually talk. With your child missing, you absolutely should be cooperating on every level. The whole town is creepy. Yeah, we're okay. We just went through police things and the new interview. They're not being deceitful. Don is accused of SA. Wrong, no one likes what he did. There are drug addicts who neglect their children. I think she got caught up in this, hating every single minute of it. And maybe she said, I don't know. I hate peppermint. My favorite cookies were Thin Mints, just saying. But neglect is not murder or a cover-up. No, but don't you think that it's still being responsible? In a way? Oh, what's wrong, shits and giggles? Are you okay? I blame Candace and Don for her disappearance purely through neglect. Interesting. Is because they live way up a hill. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys. Shuby Mom, are you here still? This video really quick. Now, hold on. Just 1 second. Oh no! Oh my god, you guys. I just freaking crushed my slushie in the carpet. Oh my god. No, not yet. Almost. Okay, you guys. Sorry about that. Um, Nablus. I freaking got up and stepped straight on my slushie and just like completely rubbed it in the carpet. I'm so pissed. And I'm on a rug. There's not even carpet in this house, so usually it's easy to clean up a mess. But of course that had to happen on the stupid rug. Okay. Very possible rumple. I thought about that too. Oh, Shooby Mom. Hey. Okay. Here we go. Okay. My chest is like kind of hurting, you guys. I just don't feel good today. I'm just, ugh. Not the feeling the best.
I'm not sure how many people have seen the video of Carmarie Holland's mother from last month. She gave an interview to her local radio station just I think the day after her daughter's and overall behaviour. Remember, her daughter has just been found viciously assaulted and murdered, and this is her demeanour. She's crying here also, but have a look to see if you can actually see any tears on her face, or if it's just all crocodile tears.
Interesting. I wonder where he's at. Where he's from.
I'm Kamari Holland's mommy, and she wouldn't want nothing in the world but to donate her toys to another little child that was in need because she was a child.
Oh, she looked like such.
She was a very sweet child. She was beautiful, sweet soul.
So says holiday. I wonder where they're at right here. Holiday. Oh, that's a TV. Okay, but you see all the toys on the couch.
And this is. I seen this and I touched my heart, so I stopped. That's what she was, mommy.
Evil.
Let's help that, mommy. She's like that. She's like that.
Let me hold your keys because she's shaking them. You can't understand her. You are one evil little hooker.
We were at the gas station one time and we seen a family out there and one of the little girls didn't have shoes on. And she said, Mommy, we can help them, Mommy, because I have so many pairs of shoes at home, Mommy. Let's give them my shoes, Mommy. And of course we gave them her shoes because she's that caring. She had a heart. She had a...
Oh my God, this just enrages me inside, you guys. I just get so angry.
She had a spirit that she's been here before. She was a blessing. She is a blessing.
How are you?
Coping. I'm making it. The media's making me look like I'm an evil person, but I'm not. I'm a mommy, and I did not have nothing to do with this.
Oh my God, look at the way she said that. Like, I don't know. To me, it's just, well, you guys will see.
But I'm not. I'm a mommy, and I did not have nothing to do with this. She was my life. I lived for her daily. She was my only girl. I had 3 boys and her.
Just the same, which is interesting.
Was she your youngest?
She was, no, I have one more under her. I have my son under her. And it's hard. I don't know if I'm going, but I'm doing it. For her.
Do you have any support? Do you have people on your side? Someone's helping you?
Ain't nobody on my side.
Wonder why, though, right?
They didn't even tell me about the blue release.
Wonder why. Why?
They haven't even mentioned her funeral or nothing.
So will you get to decide that, or?
I don't think so. I think that's all Dad had custody of her.
Okay.
But you know what? I have my peace with her.
Wonder why.
And she's here in my heart, and that's all that matters.
Dad had custody
Yes, you're
of her.
absolutely
Oh,
right.
this story, you guys.
I can't even fathom what you might be going through, but please know that our hearts and prayers are with you. And I know just at the station, we cover all kinds of news, but for whatever reason, just because of what happened, it has really hit hard for a lot of people.
And that's all you see over social media is her face.
Oh my God. And
she was so loved. She was so loved.
Now she lived in Phoenix City.
Yes, she lived down in Phoenix City, and she was with me. That Sunday I picked her up and I prayed on her. I can't really talk about it. There's a gag order. So.
Okay. And
sound similar?
We're not going to try to ask you to talk about that. Is her school doing anything?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. She was in school for like literally 3 weeks and then got kicked out because of coronavirus. Somebody tested positive in class. So we decided not to send her back. But she was so smart. She was just learning how to spell her name.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you
guys
say.
Like, Mom, that's K-A-M-A-R-I-E. She was so sweet. She was the best little girl ever.
So I understand she wanted to. I read somewhere
that princess. She wanted to be a princess. You can tell her nothing. All my makeup ruined.
Oh my God, you guys.
But she wanted to be a princess. She can have it.
What is wrong with this world? Somebody tell me. What in the hell? For all these precious babies to be hurt and to be by their own fucking parents. God almighty. And not that she hurt her. You guys will see what happened. I'm sorry. I told y'all I'm emotional. You may have me crying at the beginning, laughing in the middle, and cussing somebody at the end. But I won't cuss none of y'all. I'm only going to cuss people in these cases. Promise.
Can definitely be.
What would you want viewers to know about your daughter?
She was just the sweetest girl in the world. You couldn't harm her. She was too sweet. Like, you could not harm that little girl because she was just cheese.
That is what she wants her viewers to know. She said it like 3 times. She was so sweet, you couldn't harm her. You couldn't harm her. You couldn't harm her because she was so sweet. What?
So innocent. So smart. She was fantastic. She was perfect.
phone, my heart aches for you. And please know our prayers are with you. I know Tony gave you her card.
Yes, I dropped off some presents and I still have some more. I will bring because that's what she would want.
Oh my God.
Very sweet of you. And is there anything that you want to say to our viewers about
life's short? Definitely keep your loved ones close. You never know when it's going to be the end. And I'm innocent. I had nothing to do with my daughter's disappearance or murder. I would never.
Wow.
My life.
Of course she was. She's your baby girl.
Exactly. Whoever could do that is just disturbing. Very sick in the head.
Okay. 13 days later.
Yesterday afternoon at around 1 o'clock in Columbus, we were able to arrest Christy Sipple, who is also known as Christy Hoskins.
Oh my God.
She has been charged with murder during the course of kidnapping and human trafficking.
Just watching her talk, I can't see her comments yet, but all I could think about was just like sticking my fist through her face. I swear. What an evil. Ooh.
She was sent to the court this morning at 9 o'clock. She saw Judge Gray, and he set no bonds on all of her charges. So she will be held at this time in the Russell County Jail under no bond on those 4 charges.
Make her swallow a couple teeth.
So she actually called 911 on a Monday morning herself. She said that she woke up to find that Camry was gone and her front door was open, insinuating that someone came in and took the child. Now, there was a very quick investigation into it. They were able to track the guy down, who probably through telephone communication with the mother.
Oh my God. She literally sold her own daughter. She got her out of the custody of her ex, who had custody of her, got her for a visit on Sunday, and by Monday,
they were able to track him down to a hotel, arrested him, and they went to a residence that he was previously living in, and that's when they found her body. She's being charged with selling her daughter to this man, knowingly, and knowing that he was going to have sex with her. She didn't have custody over her daughter. She had visitation, so as soon as she picked her up on Sunday night, within minutes or hours, she had her pimped out and handed off. And there's a few reasons why I think it's similar to Summer Wells. This is a theory
can you guys believe this?
that people have gone on about since the very, very start of Summer Wells. That did this happen to her? Was she part of a transaction? And it's easy enough to brush off and think this sort of thing doesn't happen in the United States, but clearly it does. And this is an example of that from last week.
I so appreciate this video, Shuby Mom, and to the person who created it. Thank you for that, because I think it's good for us to see examples of this actually happening. You know, oh, thank you, Lynn. Yeah, handing her to an essay, literally picking her up. They're upstairs wrestling and being crazy. I'm sorry. My God, they're crazy. But yeah, picking her up and selling her. It happens in every neighborhood daily. It absolutely is heartbreaking. But I appreciate you, Shuby Mom, so much for sending that video, because I think I'm really, really happy to show you guys that it is happening. I want to see, like, I think sometimes we hear things or we know things, but without actually seeing it, we don't really realize how real it can be, right? And out of sight, out of mind type of thing, you don't understand. So I appreciate you, Shuby. Thank you. As a survivor, I can tell you that child went through hell. She should be lethal injection ASAP. I'm so sorry, Annie. On another case, I had someone argue with me that the accused deserved bond to be affordable, that it was against his rights to have a bond set so high. He murdered a 13-year-old girl. That's crazy. They're crazy. We need to get real about trafficking. I cannot understand it. I cannot. It's too hard for. I'm so sorry, Yanni. I cry every day still. I can't believe these moms aren't crying. Even uses 2 different last names too. Yep. Disappearance or murder. Did she know she was murdered? Yeah, she was murdered. So the little girl was found. They found the man somewhere. They traced his phone, found him, and then they searched an old house where he used to live and found the little girl there. Oh my gosh. Accidentally start. Y'all can see what I'm doing. Occasionally I'd say I'm going to kill you to my kids. They know it's just this word. When I am crying, I am a snot machine. Oh, thank you, Shuby Mom. I so appreciate that. So, I don't know, you guys. We do need to get real about child trafficking. Video a while back of these people that were found at the border, and they were these people that were trafficking a bunch of kids, and they had the kids so drugged up that when they were busted and found, these kids were like completely out of it. They couldn't even walk, some of them, or like really do anything. The mother was laughing. Yep. I know, you guys. But I'm super thankful I have you guys. I do want to say thank you for hanging out with me, for watching this stuff with me, for going through some of it with me. I don't know. I just really do appreciate you guys. I better go because it's 10 minutes till 8, and I don't know if we're doing that video on Amber's channel. So, watch the Donna's video, and then I'll be back. I want to talk about Orrin and Orson. I'm wondering how many of you guys would like to talk about that. I had the most beautiful, most awesome mom in the world and cannot imagine these moms. They should be sterilized. I'm so sick of people having babies that don't want babies, right? Don't have babies if you don't want them. Condoms, birth control, I don't care, whatever. But just stop. I have the most beautiful mother in the world too. She's so kind, loving, generous, I cannot. It is very uncomfortable to talk about it, but needs to be talked about. Yep, you're right, Margot. Good night, JH. Thank you for hanging out with us, and hope you have sweet dreams. Oh, thank you. I'll let you guys know in a day or two how his medicine's working and stuff. Okay, Lynn, well, let's do that. Maybe tomorrow we can have a conversation on them. And yeah, I'll let you guys go. I love you all so much, and I so appreciate you hanging out with me. Let me come back on camera for a minute and take my thing off. But yeah, don't forget, life is short. Be kind to each other. Tell your loved ones you love them and all that stuff. Yes, please, Orrin and Orson. All right, let's do it. I didn't want kids, so I didn't. Exactly. Some people, it's just not for them. So just don't do it then. Okay, Rumple. And tomorrow I'll let you know what I think on that. And yeah, you guys, like I said, be kind to each other. Try to be a positive part of the people's lives that you're in. Life is short, and you never know. You really never know. You may wake up tomorrow and lose the love of your life, best friend, child. You never know. So just remember that. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you to my wonderful mods. You're the best on the tubes. And thank you to my wonderful chat, who's also the best on the tubes. I so appreciate you guys. You mean the absolute world to me. And yeah, I hope you have an awesome night, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay? Bye.